First opened back in 2010. There's a shot of Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Minnesota Twins. Twins baseball comes your way next. Ryan Vogelsong, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, his last three outings have been, I'd say, inconsistent. They haven't been good. His ERA is over 4, just giving up too many runs. And when you give up that many runs, you're not going to win games.
Hit hard down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he will not have time to recover it short. That's an infield single.
Well, as the leadoff guy who starts the game, you want to do anything you can to get things started early. Right there, he starts with an infield single. Now there's a lot of ways they can go about getting him home.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. His career numbers facing Vogelsong. Hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Harold, these Twins, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Well, Matt, they're 2-2 on the homestand, so obviously you don't want to go 2-3 if you lose this game here. 3-2, though. The win today gets you shooting towards maybe a nice little winning streak. That's why this game is important to me.
On to first, and they get the double play. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, there aren't a lot of guys with the talent and determination of Dustin Pedroia. He's hit in 8 straight games right now. Talk about fun to watch. Putting together a single here, a double there, doing all the things you need to do to keep this streak alive.
Digging in, Rusney Castillo. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. For the second time, it looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. There is Dozier. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. And now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. Chris Sale is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, H?
Well, his last 3 outings have been interesting. He hasn't been bad, hasn't been great, but he's walked away with a no decision. So today he's looking to go maybe a little bit deeper and see if he can walk away with that W.
Coming to the plate now, Eddie Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Favorable call in there for a strike. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, HR. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Well, Matt, it's nice to wake up in a day game and know your ace is going to be on the mound. It's just one of those win days. Seems like you got to the park early, and before you know it, the game's going to be over and you're going to have a W.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, Matt, the first thing that I thought about why they're struggling winning games is they're near the bottom and slugging. When you're not driving the ball and being able to score runs with power, you're going to have a tough time winning games, and that's this club right now. They've got to figure out some way to inject some power into this offense and get that slugging percentage up.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Now, Summersgill's tough to figure out. He may get some complaints. You don't know what side of the bed he woke up on, and that's like his strike zone. He'll call one side of the plate and not the other. When you figure out what side he's calling, that's where you make your living.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Drew Stubbs becomes the second out of the bottom of the first.
Ryan Dozier.
Here's Brian Dozier now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Ready with another 0-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Jake Lamb standing in now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Jake Lamb.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Twins. And I'm looking down there at second base at Brian Dozier. I love how this guy turns the pivot. He'll hang in there with the best of them, and he's got the arm strength to turn the tough one.
Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. The windup and the 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. At the plate, Hanley Ramirez. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
0-1 count and the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Another 0-2 coming. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. To the bottom of the second, no score.
For the Twins, third baseman,
Miguel Sano is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
3-0 now. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Designated hitter, Ben Paulson.
Ben Paulson is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Dribbled to the right side. That winds up foul.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking out there at second base. Dustin Pedroia. You talk about a gold glove, gritty player. That fits him perfect. He's going to catch everything at second. He's gold glove worthy. And then gritty. Don't hit him. He'll knock you back.
Here's Byung-Ho Park. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And a changeup right down the middle.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
1-1, here it comes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Minnesota. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Welcome back to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Time now for the 3rd inning to get underway from Target Field. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under it is Stubbs, and that's the first out of the inning. So with 1 away now, time for a check of the standings as you find out where the Twins find themselves in the AL Central picture. Giovanni Soto is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Rosario, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run for Giovanni Soto. 4th home run for him on the season. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
After this pitcher sat down 6 of his teammates in a row, he was looking to break through against him with anything. Well, a home run will definitely suffice. Great job of breaking the string and getting his team going right there.
Batting 9th.
Here's Chris Young.
Chris Young.
Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Polanco ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting number 15, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped up. Park is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. We played 2.5, and it's 1-0 Boston. So striding forward now, Jorge Polanco hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Polanco.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This one's down to 3rd. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now in the box, Chris Jimenez. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled back. 1 out, nobody on. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Swing and a line drive. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
Well, that wasn't a very good pitch to hit, but there's a lot of hits up the middle. Dropped the bat head on it, stayed with it, and just took it back up the box.
Eddie Rosario.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He went down swinging to start the home first. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
One there on to Moreland, but it's too late, so they'll get just the one.
The center fielder, number 16, Drew Stubbs.
Here's Drew Stubbs now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fly ball out toward left center field. Benintendi in pursuit. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Rosario rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
Into the box, Brian Dozier, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Sale sets. 0-1 on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Benintendi, and this one is gone. A home run.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here's Miguel Sano. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Late that time for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here in Minneapolis. Minnesota's out in front 3-1. And ready for another shot. Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Bogaerts.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
On the ground up the middle, Polanco takes it in. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder.
Striding in once again, Rusney Castillo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kepler going back on it. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season, and the Red Sox have cut this to a 3-2 ball game.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb.
They still go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Ready for another chance. Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Oh, and he had a hanger, but he missed it. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Red Sox able to get one right back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Twins 3 and the Red Sox 2. Into the box now, Ben Paulson, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Ben Paulson.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Ready with the 0-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. At the plate, Young-Ho Park looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Right fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Max Kepler. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Barehanded at his knees. To first. Hats off to that one. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We played 4 full. It's the Twins 3 and the Red Sox 2. Standing in, Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out. 1 away.
Now batting.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And the pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Giovanni Soto. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. Hit to third. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Twins 3 and the Red Sox 2. Digging in for his second at bat, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jorge Polanco.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. The 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Well, he came at him with the same pitch. Now he finds himself down 0-2. You just got to anticipate he's going to try to triple it up. Not just double, but triple. I'm looking for that pitch right now again.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, Chris Jimenez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Grounder down the line at third. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie.
Ready for another
Rosario.
shot now. Eddie Rosario. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends. Young. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Center fielder, Chris Young.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit down the third baseline. Sano moving to his right. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting number 15, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Ready for another chance? Dustin Pedroia. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Yeah, I doubt he's going to look back at that swing when he's reviewing the video of his at-bats tomorrow.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Pedroia is retired. 2 down now.
Shortstop number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded weakly toward third. Sano gonna have to hurry. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still a 3-2 ball game. Here's Drew Stubbs now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Drew.
And they start him out away with a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
2 strike pitches chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here comes another 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Now another 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Young. He's got it 1 away.
The second baseman, number 2, Brian Dozier.
Brian Dozier will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. And this is fouled back and out of play. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there.
Now
That's the
batting,
4th time he
third
struck
baseman,
out, and we're only in the
Miguel.
2nd game of this series.
Oh.
Here's Miguel Sano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
The designated hitter,
Ben Paulson is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Twins wind up stranding 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Rusney Castillo stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. Digging in to try it again. Jake Lamb. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Popped high in the air. Sano is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Digging in once again, Mitch Moreland.
And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
Into the windup and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Here's Byung-Ho Park. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Baseman, Byung-Ho Park.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. On its way is pitch number 75. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. The windup and the 0-1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. He's through first and hustling for second. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Riding in once again, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. And that misses ball 1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Here's the 1-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in an at-bat.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Jorge Polanco becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. Chris Jimenez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit back up the middle. Bogarts has it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Minnesota. They're up 3-2. Brandon Kinsler has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In comes Kepler. He can't get there as it falls in. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, come on, man. 8th inning. He was getting me nervous. This looked like this might be his last at bat and his last opportunity.
Stepping in now, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. From the stretch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Well, that puts the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base. If you can get that knock or get that guy in from first base, you know you've got a chance with that bullpen to hold it up.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Giovanni Soto is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Here it comes, 1-0. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and it sneaks under his glove. A base hit. Let's see if they send him. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
Chris Young.
Here's Chris Young as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 delivery. Hit on a line, and this one's into center field. That's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And they won't push things here as they'll hold the second runner at third, so they're loaded now with still nobody out.
Baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia,
as he'll swing and let the fly ball to right center.
Kepler is there. Let's see if they try it. And the throw comes in, and they will not try sending him as that go-ahead run remains at third with one away now. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt.
Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as it is now 7-3.
Oh, doctor, the swing they were expecting and looking for. They got the grand slam when they needed it most, late in the innings. And I tell you, they got a chance now to hold on to win this game. If that grand slam holds up, I'm sure they'll be talking about that for a long time in these parts of the country.
Matt Belisle gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th. In now, Rusney Castillo.
Rusney Castillo.
Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Jake Lamb standing in now. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Now batting.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland.
Mitch Moreland.
As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit hard up the middle. Polanco comes up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Digging in. Mario.
Leading off for the Twins, left fielder Eddie Rosario.
And that misses for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Swing and a liner. Foul. Trying to strike him out for the third time. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Here's Drew Stubbs now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Hard on the ground toward short. Gloved by Bogarts. On to first, and it's dropped.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Benintendi is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Ready for another shot now. Miguel Sano. Couple of walks for him thus far. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 2 out with the man at first. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. That's popped up out toward short right field. Pedroia ranging into the outfield, and that retires the side. Twins wind up stranding one. Still way back. It's 9-3. Ready once again, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's another single, his second hit of the game. He's having a good May. You know, you start looking at May as a player and you say, I'm partway through the season. I'm starting to get settled in. This is a great start to the year. He's over 300. He's off to a great start.
Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto, now, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Kepler is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Chris Young.
Stepping into the box, Chris Young. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. He's got it. A step on the bag for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So a nice bounce back inning there after the 7 spot last time around. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Red Sox 9 and the Twins 3. Now at the plate, Ben Paulson.
Leading off the bottom of the 9th for the Twins,
Craig Kimbrell takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough. Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Byung-Ho Park is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Bases are empty. One man out. Line drive to center field. Young is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. Two gone here in the ninth.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
Nine to 3 the final tally here in this one. The Boston Red Sox get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Chris Sale earns win number 4 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
1 error. They left just 1 runner on base. For the Twins, 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes.